Hey, Tommy, there's a new Ford F-150 that was just unveiled.
That's right. So we've got the 2024 F-150 build and configurator in front of us, and we're going to look at some of the big differences compared to 2023, and we're going to build the cheapest and the most expensive F-150.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about the most expensive because that's going to be a big number, I think. But you know what? With the most expensive, let's not do the Raptors just because those would be, a little too expensive.
Well, let's start our deep dive here, Dad, by looking at the configuration style. One thing Ford is really proud of is they very much simplified the F-150 ordering guide. They say up to by 90% simpler, and got some changes we need to talk about, some interesting things. So, of course, for 2024, we still have 3 different cab styles: the regular cab, the little 2-door, the super cab, and then the super crew, which is, of course, a full 4-door. Now, you also see the different box configurations: 5.5, 6.5, and 8. One thing which I think is interesting is the only way to get an 8-foot box is with the 2-door F-150, the regular cab. So with the regular cab, you can do the 6.5 or the 8. If you do the Super Crew, which in F-150s in the past has been available with the 8, it says this combo is not available.
Oh, they did simplify it by making it, less configurable.
So the only way to get an 8-foot bed is with the short cab. And then, of course, crew cabs are what sells, the Super Crews, and you can get those in the 5.5 and the 6.5-foot beds.
Okay, well, that's a little bit of a change, but nothing too dramatic.
Now let's look at the XL. So this is the entry-level truck. And you might notice that we've got a slightly different trim configuration now. Base is XL. The top is the Platinum. We're going to exclude the Raptor for now because that's a kind of a specialty thing. The Limited is gone. That's a big change. And STX is now, of course, its own trim model above the XL versus just a package.
So XL would be the work truck.
The work truck, exactly right. Now, another big change, Dad, let's start our build on an XL here, is the base engine is no longer the 3.3 naturally aspirated V6.
What is it now?
Well, I was watching Andre's video. He did a nice job, but he was saying the entry-level trim now has the 2.7 twin-turbo V6.
And by the way, guys, if you want a complete walk-around of the new F-150, why don't you move your mic for a second and show them where they can go?
Yeah, alltfl.com.
Alltfl.com, and you can see Andre's video there. He also just posted a video of the new Raptor R, as well as the Raptor, as well as the Bronco Raptor. So head on over there if you want to get caught up on the latest Ford news from Detroit.
Now, this is an interesting thing I'm noticing. So this is an XL 8-foot bed. You see the 3 engine configurations. Base is 2.7 EcoBoost, 5-liter still available, and then, of course, the twin-turbo 3.5 is the top trim engine. But if I select the shorter bed, the 6.5-foot bed, look at this.
Right.
Only one engine option, the V8.
Wow.
What is up with that?
The Coyote, huh?
That's crazy.
It's 8 or nothing. Coyote or nothing, I guess.
Now, the XL has a number of colors. Of course, you have your blacks and your whites. You also have Atlas blue, which is nice, and antimatter blue, which is nice in the base truck.
Black.
Yep, you've got the 4-wheel drive as an option, of course, in the base truck. 10-speed automatic. Oh, it's making me change the cab configuration to go to a 4-wheel drive. Look at that. So that stubby truck, the 2-door, 6.5-foot bed, that appears to be a really basic configuration that's going to be a little bit hard to find, I would assume. We have a couple different option groups here. The 103A, you've got a choice of alloy or steel wheels in this base truck. You got your tonneau covers, right? All that looks pretty similar to what we've seen in previous generations. 23-gallon fuel tank is standard. So you can still get a fairly basic work truck F-150, except now on the base end of things, either going to have twin turbo power or it's going to have V8 power, no naturally aspirated V6.
And how much is it when you take the base and don't add all of the bells and whistles if you unclick them?
Well, I'll show you.
Okay.
Let's go back to the model so you can kind of see.
Yeah.
The cheapest F-150 you can get
It's going to be white.
It's going to be white.
Of course.
You're right on with that, Dad. It's about $36,570 is the cheapest F-150.
And that's 2-wheel drive.
This is going to be your very basic truck.
Right.
Yeah. That's about $2,090 more expensive than the 2023.
So prices did go up by about,
$2,000 on the base end. But
Yeah.
keep in mind that now has standard twin turbo power. So
Okay.
you get more power Power figures have not been released yet because they're still working through EPA and emission stuff, but they're targeting similar numbers. So that base truck right now with the 2.7 should make right around 325 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque.
Gotcha.
Now, should we look at the Platinum?
Yes.
The Platinum is now the new top spec if, of course, you don't go for the Raptor.
I think that there's a Platinum Plus now. Maybe I'm
There
wrong.
is, yeah, there's a Platinum Plus. So we got a number of colors. Colors change depending on the trim. I really like this rapid red.
Yeah, I like
a
the
good
rapid
looking
red.
truck,
Good color.
right? Lots of options to black out the chrome and of the wheels. We're going to go for the 3.5 full hybrid because you can get the hybrid, of course, still. One change is you can't get the hybrid on the base XL.
Okay.
So Andre's truck, remember he had the XL with the hybrid?
Yep.
Appears to be no longer available. The hybrid still can be had with the FX4 package, so you can still get these trucks with the FX4. You got a couple different options for axles with the locking option as well. So we're going to select that because we're trying to build the most expensive. We're going to get the Platinum Plus package.
Yep.
So this is replace the Limited.
Yep.
Nearly $11,000 for the Platinum
And
Plus package.
I bet you that's going to really narrow your choices with other things.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. This is really working hard. This computer here.
Well, you are optioning out
Some very expensive trucks.
truck, yeah.
So this is what the fully loaded truck's going to look like. Platinum Plus, right? This truck's got a little bit more chrome on it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of chrome.
FX4 off-road package. Should we select that option? Oh no, we can't do the Platinum Plus with the FX4.
That's what I mean.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're going to limit
So
your
it's really
choices.
limiting.
And I think if you scroll down, you could probably add some of that.
Let's do like the most expensive tonneau.
Yep, exactly.
Retractable tonneau, $2,200.
You can do that.
Oh no, I can't even do that.
Okay, you can't even do that.
Wow, they're really locking me in here.
Yeah, you pretty much probably locked yourself into the most expensive configuration.
Right. Okay.
If you
30.
keep
Can I even do a 36-gallon fuel tank?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yes.
No,
No, you can't even do that.
So this Platinum Plus is really limited. 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power onboard, 360-degree camera. I want to take a pause here. This is really getting me irked, Dad.
Yeah, they're doing a subscription thing. You know, BMW just pulled the plug on their much hated heated seat configuration, and now Ford has decided to give it a shot.
Listen to this.
Not heated seats, but monthly subscriptions.
360-degree camera with split view display provides the driver a view of what is directly in front or behind. Yeah, makes sense. It's a top-down view camera. But the bottom part is what gets me, Dad. 360-degree camera with split view is included with a 90-day free trial period. Customer has the option to purchase continued activation at the end of the trial.
Yeah, you know, I kind of feel like Ford needs to put their finger in the wind and realize that we are so tired of being subscribed to death. Whether it's, you know, our entertainment options, our phone options, anything, you can think of, even going to the stores and asking for tips when there probably, shouldn't be tips. It's just getting way out of control, and it just makes the company look small. It just makes them look small. It doesn't help the reputation of the company to be trying to make an extra $9 on something that you've already paid for, that is in the truck, and now you have to pay for it. It's a bad idea. BMW finally realized it with the heated seats, and how long before Ford gets the message?
We're also seeing this here with the Blue Cruise. Adding Blue Cruise equipped, 3 years included. Blue Cruise is their hands-off driver assistance technology, right? Look, Ford is not the only one. You mentioned BMW. Toyota, right, is going to subscription, for example, for start, stop, navigation, right, that kind of thing. But we're really seeing it start to permeate throughout more hardwired technology, like a 360-degree camera, which is a safety feature. That's a safety feature.
Well, here's the thing. So, in Tesla, you used to be able to get an annual, a full-time, you used to be able to buy, not subscribe to, you can still subscribe to it, full self-driving, right? And Mr. Musk swore that he would never lower the price. And then last month, or last couple of weeks, he lowered it by $3,000.
Interesting.
And I think that's showing you where this is going. People just hate it, absolutely hate it, and it's just a bad idea, and just don't.
So the truck we're looking at here, Dad, total MSRP is about $87,000 after destination, which, by the way, is now $1,995. Huge destination charge as well. So we're looking at nearly $90,000 for a fully loaded F-150. before the Raptor R, of course, which is going to be well over 100. So that's getting pretty pricey. But there are some good news.
Okay, what's the good news?
Well, the good news is I think there's a couple of good relatively value options. So the STX is kind of a nice way to get a good-looking truck with some more basic features for a reasonable price. So let's do a four-wheel drive, 2.7-liter equipped STX, which is how I would build my truck. Keep it fairly basic.
Yep.
And let's
forget
take a
the
peek.
360-degree camera. Just
yeah, we're gonna
go with
forget that.
Yeah.
Just a more basic truck. This one's a Super Crew, but let's see what this is going to come out to with four-wheel drive. It's still 50 grand.
Yeah.
Even on a basic truck with four-wheel drive. Yeah, I mean, I remember when we bought our Raptor in 2014,
It was
basically fully loaded.
Yeah.
Remember how much it was?
58?
55.
55.
It's
That was
55.
close, yeah.
Now 55, you're going to struggle to get even an entry-level or midline truck.
Look, speaking of the Raptor, you don't have to have the Raptor. There is a Tremor option as well. They brought that back.
Yeah, Tremor is a great option.
Which, probably gives you 90% of everything you need without, of course, having the Raptor name. Yeah, this is the reality of the world we live in today, Tommy. Prices keep going up. And I think people understand that prices go up, but I don't think that people understand that they need to go up a lot. And I think people certainly don't, or buyers certainly don't understand why they would be forced to pay for something that, is included in the truck, but now has to be monthly subscribed to. So I think that's something that is probably a swing and a miss on the part of Ford.
So after destination, a base Tremor is going to cost about 65. So there's still, everything has gotten so expensive, and we sound like a broken record here.
I know.
But that's just kind of the way the world is working, unfortunately.
Anyway, there you have it, guys. We've configured the least and I think the most expensive. If we've gotten some facts wrong, let us know in the comments. As always, this is Roman.
And Tommy, we'll see you on another episode.
And show them where to go again if you want to get more F-150 coverage. There you go, alltfl.com. See you guys next time. Ciao.